October is here, so it's time for a new budget. Here is our household budget for the month of October for our family of 7. Hey there, I'm Brittany Flammer, a financial coach with videos all about budgeting and money saving tips for you and your family. We are a family of 7. Our 5 kids range in age from 14 down to 5. My husband works and we live and budget off of his income, but then I work a little bit and anything I earn we put towards our mortgage payment. Let me pull open our spreadsheet. Starting with our income, my husband is a teacher and he recently had a pay change. He got a raise because he changed lanes. He went up, he now has 20 years of teaching experience, and he also got a raise. He was only getting paid for his master's, but now they've given him credit for his doctorate degree. So he got 2 pay raises. We weren't sure exactly what his take-home pay would be. We've now received a paycheck, and it was $5,533. But we think that it was off by several $100s on what we thought it would be. He used to contribute to a Roth IRA through his paycheck, but we have switched and we're now contributing separate after he gets paid separately with the financial planner. But we think on this pay period, he still had several $100s that were contributed. He's working with HR to get that figured out. So he hopefully will make a few hundred more than this in October, but we're not positive that it might take longer than that. So we're planning on the lower income, and then if he does make the extra $300 or so, then we will adjust our budget. But for now, we're planning on the lower income. My business, like I said, we don't plan for anything, and then whatever I do make, we'll put towards our mortgage. So I have 0 in there, and then we do earn interest on a bunch of our online savings accounts, but we don't use it for our budget. We will add it to either our garage that we're building or a vacation fund, whatever we earn. So our total income is $5,533. So now let's see how we spend that. My goal is with a zero-based budget to have all of our money in equal to all of our money out. So I'm telling all of our money where to go. Tithing we pay on our gross income, so I'm guessing right around $900. Our mortgage is fixed, automatically pulled out, $1,332. This doesn't include our mortgage with the principal and interest. It also includes our escrow for our property taxes and our homeowner's insurance. Electricity, $15. Natural gas, this is set, we pay an average, so we pay the same $142 every month. But then once a year, they readjust it. So I know it's gonna be $142. Our city bill fluctuates some, but we've had a few really high months. So I think we should be back to normal because we're not watering our lawn so much now. So I'm guessing right around $105. Life insurance is fixed. This is my term life insurance at $11.10 per month. Car insurance is right around $108. We pay monthly. We don't have a discount for paying every 6 months. So we just pay monthly. And we are getting we were supposed to be getting a discount we downloaded this app to track our driving and gives us a score. So it might be less than that, but I'm just planning for $108. Our phone bill is $30. This is for my husband and I. We're on a family plan with someone else, so we pay them the $30. And then our daughter has a phone as well, but she's using the Mint Mobile because that was cheaper than adding her to our plan. And we paid for a full year up front. So she has the phone and is using it. We've been really happy with it. If you're interested in Mint Mobile, I'll put a link to give you a credit in the description box down below. Internet, we pay $62 a month. Gas for our cars, this varies a little bit, right around $2.25 seems to be a pretty good average for us. Gas right now is like $4.25 a gallon where we live. Let me know in the comments down below what it is where you live. Piano, $50 a month. We just have 1 kid doing it right now. And preschool, our youngest is in preschool, it's $125 for the month. So total for our fixed expenses is $3,105. And I like to keep fixed expenses separate from variable expenses because fixed expenses I don't have a lot of control over. I'm gonna pay them no matter what. Variable expenses is where I have a lot more control. You don't have to separate them if you don't want to. You can just delete this total and keep it all in one category. But groceries, this is our largest. I have us at $675. I get asked all the time how we afford for a family of 7, and that used to be a ton for us, but inflation prices have gone way up, so now we use all of that on groceries and our just regular consumables. Eating out, $25 a month. Miscellaneous, that random stuff that comes up, $25 a month. Entertainment, this is new for us. I used to get all of this out of our grocery bill. Now we're spending that money on groceries. I've added an entertainment, just small things here and there that we do with our kids. Kids' money, this is for them to do their jobs. We do pay them, they have charts, they have to do their stuff in order to get screen time. But if they do everything, mark it off, they'll get paid as well. Most of them do not actually do it. So they don't actually mark it off every single day or do every single thing every single day. But so really if they all did everything every day, it'd be more like $75 a month, but $50 is more realistic. And then babysitting, this is usually our daughters will pay to babysit here and there when we go on dates, or if I need to get work stuff done, we'll have them babysit. So total for our fixed expenses is $825. And we do not have any other debt than our mortgage, and we've already accounted for our mortgage, so I'm skipping over the debt section. In my template, if you purchase the template, there's a lot more debt rows and columns for you. But moving on to our savings, this includes our investment savings as well as a lot of them are sinking funds. Our emergency fund is the first one. I don't have anything budgeted because our emergency fund is fully funded, so we're not adding anything to it. My husband gets his own personal money of $25, and then he has a motor on his bike, and he bikes to and from work. So just for maintenance and repairs on his bike, it all goes to his online checking account for him to spend however he wants. My fund money is $25 for the month as well to spend on whatever I want. Life insurance is fixed. This is for my husband's term life insurance, but we only pay it once a year. So we set aside $69 every month. House maintenance, this is just regular wear and tear on the house. We have it automatically transferred over $100 a month. Vacation, we're putting $50 towards our vacation. House updates, there are always, if you got a house, you know there are always projects going on. We're currently building a garage with an apartment above it, and it is costing way more than we had planned. We thought we had enough set aside for it, and we don't. So whenever we have enough extra money, we're putting it towards that. Extra mortgage payment, this will just be whatever I earn from my work, we'll add towards that. And with our extra mortgage payment, our mortgage interest rate is so low that we're putting it into an online savings account instead of putting it towards our mortgage right now. Then clothing, $75. It's just an automatically transferred. So whenever we tend to buy a lot of clothes at the changes of the season. Whenever we need stuff, we've got money set aside there. Also gifts, just standard teacher gifts, wedding gifts, things like that. Medical, $125. We have flex spending with our employment, and that normally is enough for our regular medical expenses. However, we had our oldest get braces, and that was almost $5,000, and we know that the rest of our kids are going to need them. So we're just starting to set some aside so that we have and can pay in cash up front and get a discount when they need them. Car expenses, $75, just regular maintenance on our cars. Christmas, we're not budgeting anything. If you checked out my last video, I show you our Christmas budget. I have a spreadsheet that I use for it. And this year to pay for our Christmas, we are using the cash back from our credit cards, as well as some gift cards using cashback apps. I'm going to be doing a spending freeze in the next week or two to add a little bit to that, to give us the money we need, because I don't have any in our Christmas account. Kids extracurricular, we've got a high schooler playing a sport, we've got a couple of club teams, so anything like that we have our kids do, we just like to set it aside so that when we have to pay for it, we've got it. And then for our investments, I mentioned that my husband used to contribute to his Roth IRA from his paycheck. Now we've switched, so now $400 is going from his Roth IRA automatically every month, and $400 is going into my Roth IRA. We do 10% of our gross income, which is not, in the past we've tried to do 15%, but we have decided we're lowering it to 10% and trying to do more experiences and traveling with our family when we're healthy. So our employer gives us a 10% contribution. We are putting 10%, so that's 20%. So total towards savings, $1,644. So if you'll notice, the money out
is 5,574, which means we're negative 40, so we're over 40. So somewhere I gotta find a way to take out $40. So I scroll through. Our fixed expenses are pretty fixed. I can't do much to change those. Our variable expenses, I could change a little bit. But October, we've got Halloween, so I'll be buying candy. So I don't really want to reduce our groceries. We're also in charge of a dinner for the high school volleyball team and coaches. So that's 40 people. So I don't want to decrease our groceries at all. So I'm going to look at our savings, if there's anything I can do to reduce. And what comes to mind is vacation. We have enough for a trip we're taking over Thanksgiving. And we have more trips for next summer, but I can decrease that and not put any to vacation. So that gives us an extra $9.10. And in fact, now that I think about it, I'm going to add that to our groceries because we're going to need it. So let's see, $6.75 plus 9 is equal to 80. So we have an extra 60 cents I'm not going to worry about.
If you want to see how I budget for Christmas and get the free template, check out the video right up there. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so you get notified when I have new videos. At the end of the month, I'll show you exactly how we spent our money, as well as a bunch of money saving tips. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.